Welcome to AmyFamily Workshop. In this video, we will make a couple of lovely kittens out of terry socks. The sock toys are really easy to make, so I'm going to make a whole series of workshops about it. I found these nice fluffy socks at a supermarket. They are perfect for my kittens. Now let's get down to work. I unpack the socks and turn one of them inside out. I place it in front of me, the heel up. Here it is, extending a bit upward. This will be the kitten's neck. Now I grab my highlighter and draw the paws. The distance to the front paws is a little shorter than to the back ones. And now a brief lyrical digression about the seam we're going to use. It's the most basic classic backstitch. I make the first stitch, pull the needle out a bit in front, and return backwards. Again, come out a bit in front and go back. Quite easy, isn't it? This is what the seam looks like on the reverse side. I used the same seam following all the lines I've drawn. First, the front paws. This is what you should get. Now on to the back paws. And here we will have to leave a small opening to turn the piece inside out later. Sew along the paw lines, but leave this part open. Do the first paw and cut off the thread. Skip the opening and do the second paw. Now I cut out the kitten's body, leaving a ½ centimeter allowance. And I turn the piece inside out for the opening. Now let's grab the stuffing for toys and get down to it. First thing, stuff the paws with small pieces of hollow fiber. Then stuff the body. Once everything is ready, close the opening. I do it using the invisible stitch that I've already shown you many times. Run the needle through the fabric of the top and the bottom edge alternatively. This is the soft body you should eventually get. Let's move on. We will use the second sock from the pair to make the kitten's head. Same as in the previous case, turn it inside out and place it in front of yourself, heel up. The heel will be the kitten's nose. Draw the ears on top like this. Grab your needle and thread and sew along the contour using the backstitch. At this stage, this is what you get. I cut the piece out, leaving half a centimeter allowance. Cut off the excessive part of the sock and turn my piece inside out. First, I stuff the ears with small balls of hollow fiber. And then stuff the rest of the head. Let's see how it matches the body. Looks amazing. To sew up the head, I cut off the unnecessary part of the sock, gather the piece together along the perimeter like this, and pull the thread. In case of the purple kitten, I've left a longer edge, gathered it together, and hid the edges inside before pulling by the thread. It came out very neat. I guess I'll stick to this option in the future. Join the head and the body together. Sew around the head, alternatively running the needle through the fabric on the body and on the head. You can make a few circles like this. At the end, I tie a knot and hide the thread inside the toy, like this. Now cut it off. Looks just wonderful. I already imagine how happy my daughter is going to be. And the last but not least, the tail. I draw it like this towards the rounding up part of the sock, where originally the toes are meant to be. At the bottom of the tail, we need a small opening to later turn it inside out, so cut the sock like this. Sew along the line using the back stitch. Cut the piece out, leaving half a centimeter allowance, and turn it inside out. I stuff the tail with hollow fiber, helping myself with a pen. I tuck the edges in and sew up the opening. Now we can attach our tail to the body. Place it like you like it and sew it on, alternatively running the needle through the tail and the body. Make a few circles like this to make sure it stays in place. And that's it. My kitten is ready. Now there's just one thing left to do. Let's draw the kitten's face. This little one I imagined with the eyes closed. I draw them with a disappearing pen for tailors. Now I make the stitches along the lines. I put the needle in the neck area where I can hide my knot. The moulinet threads would be the best for this, but if you've got none at hand, you can use just regular ones. I pull the thread out around the neck area too. Try not to pull the thread too much. I tie the knot and hide the thread inside the toy. What a super lovely, fluffy little one. For the purple kitten, I've decided to make eyes out of 2 black beads. I enter the needle through the neck and sew the eyes on. I pull the thread out and tie the knot in the neck area too. And hide the thread inside the toy. And for this one's nose, I will use some moulinet threads. What cute toys one can make out of simple socks, can you believe it? Subscribe to my channel, write comments and show me what you've made. I really love and appreciate it.